this, Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Again, I do not like empty energy, so I'm about to channel a twin flame reading. I have to channel for twin flames in union or in recognition in a few, but that's not the energy that I'm feeling today. That's not the energy in these cards. Most likely, there is a karmic in the situation, the very energy that I'm trying to stay away from. I can feel the divine feminine being mad at her masculine, like, how are you going to make this up to me? How is this going to ever be all right? And I can feel the feminine energy just pulling back into not being interested in this twin flame energy anymore. So let's start this reading. This here is where your DM messes up with you at times. They cannot hide from you, telling you that they didn't need you, that they didn't love you. They showed you, the worst side of them. They can never lie to you. And what you're seeing for some of you in the karmic, in your pain, in your anger, you know that there is no lie. If anything, he cannot lie to you, mislead you, none of those things, because the universe is going to show you the truth about your divine masculine or feminine. This here, some people will feel it, but the energy of, the illusion is done when it comes to this twin flame journey. I can feel that energy too. The illusion's falling down when it comes to this twin flame thing. Exactly into that world card. Somebody finishing a hell of a cycle here. Your DM cannot lie to you. The stuff that he has showed you, the stuff you have seen in him, most likely, like, out of this world. Like, who could possibly thought that? And I can see it here, the illusion in these, like, connections just falling into that world card, and you will never go back. This here, a necessary step for whoever is resonating with me. You had to come to this point for some of you, for some of us. And most likely, whether the feminine or the masculine, they're somewhere they've never been before into this card here. The energy that I'm feeling, somebody here, one of the divine counterparts, like disappointing the other one to the point of no return. That they've never been so far away from you. Somebody here, they've never been here before. Like, I never pushed the game, so far. I can feel the energy of one divine counterpart, most likely the feminine, onto your healing. You've never been this far in your healing, which is why the illusions are falling. You can see this thing for what it is. Even if it's like really hard for you, you have nothing to hold on to. But somebody here is accepting this thing. Whatever it is, deciding to learn. You see how this candle is not even supposed to come off, But it's like I can definitely feel myself in this energy. I don't know. I don't even know why you would do that. There's like a slight flame there. I can feel the energy of somebody you have nothing to hold on to. Still, you're deciding to go for your healing. Is because, we have no choice but to press on, without them, with or without them. And Spirit is saying to me that's exactly what is happening. The energy of one counterpart. I do not want to be biased, but quite frankly, I can feel the feminine energy fighting for herself. In the midst of adversity here, you're still learning, you're still healing, and you really have nothing to hold on to. Still, you're doing it, and the illusion's falling off. That balance being restored. By the way, by now you see him as like a mortal. He's no longer your god. Exactly into that death card. Think I'm playing is the truth. You're tired, for some of you, of worrying about your masculine. tired of that, like, I can't do this thing anymore. And this point somebody has reached the best thing that could ever happen to you. I have to replace this as I do not even understand what's going on. It's like a light that is neither on nor off, into these twin flame relationships. To me, that's exactly where we are with our guys, girls, and somebody feeling like this is the end with my twin flame, and that's the only way it can go. Is normal you would feel that way. It's the only way you're out to feel in these tower moments, that some of us will be experiencing with their person. Some of us we're going to see or feel something that'd be too much for us to handle, quite frankly, exactly into the 10 of Wands. Somebody here, you'll feel like an energy, a heartbreaking energy that is so strong that you'll be like, I'm done with my masculine in the past. And somebody here is even done with the concept of happiness. It is crazy. This year, your divine feminine, she's really, really mad at you. And it goes for all of the guys if you're resonating with me. Though I can feel Scorpio and Libra energy here. And Pisces too. But to me, more so the feelings. She's not feeling you anymore, or he's not feeling you anymore. Somebody feeling like, I got my life. I have to move on, go on, with or without you. Into this chariot card here, exactly into that eight of swords, somebody freeing themselves from the twin flame thing. And that there is happening to me into that 7-7. I was born July the 7th. Absolutely, my lord. Somebody standing the ground to the point, the only way they can do it, X their divine counterpart out. Is something most likely that you would have judged, like, according to a situation that's happening to you. And these tower moments too. Something that happened that made you like have to call for judgment, should let you know this thing was orchestrated. So what is your judgment? If you're in your right mind, normally you should be done with them. Be careful of the energy of still chasing them, because I can tell you right now, the only thing you can do for a lot of us in these crazy karmic situations is to let go of them. We have Virgo energy here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, you or your person may be of these signs. This here is the craziest part. At this point, some of us are still like fishing for attention. Like, really? Or then you're really in the chaser's energy. It's about attention. At this point here is called F attention. This thing is deeper than this. Normally, you should lose the illusions by now. Come into your right mind, into that introspective type of energy. Like, what's happening here? I'm following an illusion in some form, if I'm still chasing the guy. And some of you may be dealing with kings of air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some may be still chasing, but others here, they're tapping in that right energy, seeing the bigger picture. This thing here was all a lie in some form. A masculine, he's a lie in some form. This year to be continued, because this energy can really go far. But you will see this guy, he would have lost his magic. If so, he cannot lie to you anymore. And that lie that some people want to sell to you about the twin flame experience is in the dustbin. I am telling you. Some of you may be dealing with kings of wands, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. I can hear Libra, so I have to say it. Libra, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. This year, if you're resonating with me, especially if he's your twin flame, is that forgiveness that he will have to ask you one day. Because the situation can be messed up as it wants to be. The problem is that there is love flowing in here, and it has to express itself. The only thing that is not the lie is actually that love. You will figure it out, and he will ask for forgiveness. And I hope that you have heard me. We definitely have Sagittarius energy here. There is only light in reverse. Some of you here, even with the love or despite the love, you're like, the situation, I don't want it anymore. It is doomed. I don't want to work for it anymore, which is why the Temperance card is here. I have to see the third card. This here, I don't feel the divine energy, divine feminine's energy in reverse, quite frankly, because I know of feminines, I deal with them daily. They're all fighting for themselves. Like, I'm tired of this guy. We are collectively tired of these guys and whatever it is that they throw at us. You know what it is? This here into the Temperance, having to ask for forgiveness. There'll be no light if you're not there anymore, divine feminine, and he will feel that into that cup energy. Somebody here has to come and talk to you, and I don't know if the guy especially knows, how like mandatory, how important this thing here is. And I can feel the energy too. Normally you would share it, like family members or their surroundings not liking you. You would know that a lot of people being against this relationship. And somebody, collectively, a small group here has come to this point of no return here, like I'm ready to let you go. They're happy with or without their masculine, but they do not want to, go through the, what you call it, karmic situations anymore. It's like, I'm happy. Why should I go through this? Exactly into that card of expansion. Somebody seeing beyond. I can be happy without you. Why should I deal with this? Exactly into that card, soulmating in reverse. I have to shuffle and we will see more cards. This time here, the masculine is losing his feminine in the craziest way possible. She wouldn't even put up a fight. Soul writing, but in reverse. He can do or she can do what she wants with this one soul contract that they have. I can feel the energy of somebody who wants here, like no parts of it. Like, this is your karmic, not mine. I've done everything I could. You're still holding on to this karma. You still got that karma. There is definitely a hell of a karmic here. Like, she's the reason why you guys cannot be together for some of you. All of these energies. And in that card, enlightenment, somebody is realizing that, seeing that to the point you're like, I can't compete with this. You got somebody else. You cannot be with me because you are with the karmic, Somebody is very clear to you by now, which is why now you can create the space between the two of you. You no longer need them. They have somebody else, and for somebody here is so clear to you. Awakening. No, and if it's not clear to you today, don't worry, sooner than later it will be. To me, this step is like necessary. You can feel that into that card. I'm trying to understand that concept of family. Yeah. Twin flames in some form. We connected, part of a group or family. He can feel me like, pulling back into this card here. He can feel you. I'm telling you, the feminine into this card, sisterhood of the rose, is fighting for herself for the moment. Like, awakening. We no longer have to take that. It's like being a victim to your own feelings, I can see that here into that moon card, but you see that chariot, somebody is like transcending from that, standing their grounds. Like, it's not because I feel something that I'm going to run on the energy. And somebody is questioning the concept of love. Like, it's clear to you. I can feel that too. This here into that card, inner temple. This here, your body. and your soul, the fact that your body belongs to you, somebody's going to feel that energy. Like, if nobody else cares for me, I have to take care of myself, even in the physical. You see, the age of light. All I can tell you into this transformation, this change that has occurred, that awakening. You have bad energy or some illusion of some form, and I'm figuring it out. Your guy, he will feel that too. Believe me. Into this one card here, that soul family, twin flame connections and everything. You're connected to me. Just as if we were family, you cannot escape me. All you will feel is this change. He will get the message. He'll wake up to, just like you. It's amazing. This guy is so silly for some. He's really thinking truth is in this card here, he's thinking the karmic is you. He can feel your energy, but he cannot detect you because, into this awakening is like, hurry up, brother. He's living for some of us here, like the situation with somebody else as if she was you. You don't have to believe me. So it's saying to me 100%. But what he fails to realize, especially if you're here cross watching for a man, she doesn't love him. And you may be a Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. She does not love him. This is not love. The love is with you. He'll beg you, is what he does not know, to go back to you. Just wait and see, like, have all the fun you can have with the karmic, because this one here is something you're going to owe somebody in full. In this card here, you don't have to believe me. He cannot lie to you anymore. To me, you're no longer a child. You've grown on this journey. You can see the reality of this guy. Like, now I know you. Maybe that there's the true union then, Somebody here, especially if you can resonate with me, the stage that you have reached, is union. You've either like identified the devil within you or within your person. Some of you may be dealing with the Capricorn. Into this introspection, I can feel it. Instead of reacting to him deceiving you and stuff like that, now you're just like holding back, seeing him for exactly who he is. And I can see it yet again. Kings of Swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody here, you're exactly where Spirit always needed you to be, in that strength. This here is that plead into that temperance, and like, yeah, begging, somebody begging for something, come back to me. Would you please forgive me and come back to me? I can see it here. Do not cut me off. Oh, today I am. Today, the feminine feels like this thing cannot grow. She's tried everything, nurtured it and everything, could never, get off of the ground. Today, the feminine is judging this thing cannot grow. And I'm telling you, it won't sit well with him. Part of the madness, being cut off. And you may be a Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Part of the madness is done. The man in this equation here, he got a problem with you. You know why? It's either you can do without him, you can feel it, or you're tired of him cheating on you. Being with the karmic is a form of cheating. Or you're like, you're simply done with him. You do not see yourself with somebody here anymore. For some of you, it's because you have seen the worst in him. And quite frankly, you're done with the madness. But what Spirit is saying to me, whether you can see it or not, this here is not the end between the two of you. I don't suffer right now. I have to be honest. It's not the energy that I'm feeling. So if it is, take this message and try to do something with it. You do not have to suffer from this energy. I can tell you into this awakening and this age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Let me just tell you, it will fall naturally to you to be like, boy, I'm done with you. Go ahead about this karmic situations. I am simply done. It won't even be a fight with yourself into that temperance card. This year, I have to be real. The energy, the masculine is going to suffer for this lack of knowledge here about you and who you are to him, rejecting his soulmate. Believe me. To me, he's freaking out over the thought of losing you. Somebody here is starting to come out of them into this Virgo energy in reverse. I can see that, like, I'm losing my spiritual union. I'm losing the one using you. You hear the slip, yeah? Some of them did that to you, where I'm losing the one I was supposed to be with. I was meant to be with, and I can see somebody here is losing it. You see nervous breakdowns and some of these things for some people involved here. That's what the lack of knowledge would do to you, or not wanting to grow up, if nothing. It's amazing. It's not the end, and there is only light. Me, the only thing that can satisfy me is this one devil, my masculine, to come to the light. Otherwise, I know I cannot mess with him. We've gone one step further. Spirit saying to me, this sacral chakra, energy, all the problems around that energy, at least they're now solved. So the problem lies, elsewhere than somebody just being like a raw, dog, a raw cheater and liar just to be sleeping around. It's not the energy anymore. It's like one step further than that. So it's saying to me the masculine energy, or it can be a feminine being totally upside down. And I can tell you the energy of sex, yeah, can't do anything for them. And some people cannot see that, because they're angry into that Queen of Swords, they're angry at their masculine, but the situation will change. It's a message I cannot even hear for myself, but Spirit is saying to us to hold on still. And that there I would have delivered the message, by saying that you have to hold on still, even if you feel like that. Only then is the message complete. When I can tell you right now, the only thing you want to do is to cut them off. And now you got the power to do it. You have the power to even let go of that dream you had with them, to be like, you don't fulfill me, so this is not my dream at the end of it all. Somebody here is cutting off like the thing that they have wished for the most, and you don't even understand the strength in doing that. Somebody here, the concept of being with somebody else meant everything to you. And I can see somebody being able to, like, spiritually fight this urge or quest, into that strength card. I wonder where it is, but I will not be looking for it. I can feel the energy. Somebody here is denying themselves the very thing that they always wanted. And to me, into the temperance, they're thriving in that, like, it is really okay. I can feel somebody here reaching their destination when it comes to this twin flame journey. And by the way, we're trapped together. So I don't care, how the situation is today. You will see tomorrow, it's not the end of the story. Something will bring us back together. And next time, you will learn to choose better as to, who you want, for some, who you want to be your lover. You'll have to choose better. And into this card here, you know what he's going to do next time? He will choose you, and that there, without a doubt, into that Ace of Swords. Somebody here is going to be very like, you're going to oppose this reading like, nah, I don't see any future with the guy or the girl. Sure, I can feel you. It's the same thing with me, but I believe in spirit, so at least I would let spirit, inspire me and surprise me, but not him anymore. To be continued, my loves. I hope that you have enjoyed the reading. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I have to add this, Do you know how you will know that you're really mad? It's deeper than not seeing, the future. It's deeper than seeing, this guy, he chose everybody but me. I'm telling you again, it's the energy of peace around this energy. Like, I'm used to your BS by now. And this time you do not face me at all. But the truth is, I am mad as hell. Do not come close to me. Don't touch me. Don't F with me. I won't F with you. It's a little bit of that energy. Yeah. Yeah. Stay healthy. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Stay healthy. Take care of yourselves. And I shall see you soon. Bye, my loves.